What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Happy Halloween, friends. Thank you for tuning in to episode 5 of Liam P's virtual variety broadcast. It's going to be a fun one tonight. I'm so excited. So much cool stuff. We got Leith Ali from Yes Chef. Oh my goodness. He's so good. It's going to be so good. Let's get right to it. I hope you guys dig the episode. You over there with the Halloween candy. What's that candy? Give me that candy. Give me that candy. Give me that candy. Give me that candy. Candy. What's up, man?
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Good, dude. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Are you eating food?
No, yeah, I'm eating the Skittles.
Good. That's what we want. We want the Skittles, man. Dude, it's good to see your face.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
Thanks, man. I hope all is well. I guess all things considered.
Yeah.
How was your 2020 going? Is it pretty much like everybody else's 2020?
I think pretty much like everyone else's, just sort of doing what I can.
Yeah.
Been a lot of bummers this year, that's for sure. What about you? You doing okay?
I'm doing okay, man. I think the fact that everybody is collectively experiencing these bummers makes it okay for me, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is what it is. We're trudging along. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier when you remember that so many people are like dealing with things worse than you are. So
yeah, and I think this year is like a good reminder that that's maybe if we just always think about that, life will be better, you know?
Yeah.
I need to work on that for sure. Happy Halloween.
Yes. Happy Halloween.
You doing any cool Halloween stuff?
Well, I'm forklift certified now.
Oh, snap. That looks really official. That's crazy.
This is the real deal. This is from the government.
That looks like it's definitely from the government.
That's what I'm doing for Halloween.
Cool. Have you acquired a forklift?
No, I just have the ID. That's about as far as the costume goes.
Oh, okay. Dude, that's a great costume. I dig it. That's super cool. Are you guys like having a party? Are you having like a COVID swap? What y'all?
A COVID swap? No, I just a couple like people I know that I'm seeing, really close friends, that sort of thing.
Cool, man. That'll be good. Well, dude, I really appreciate you doing this. This has been a really weird and interesting endeavor for me, and I would be lying if I didn't say that you were one of the first people that I was like, I have to ask him to do my show, and you did it. You're doing it.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
No thanks necessary. Thank you, man. So I want to get down to business.
Yes.
I want you to talk to me about Yes Chef first of all. You guys have a new record.
Yeah, Yes Chef. We're a pretty new band.
Yeah.
From Charlotte. It's my roommates and myself, pretty much.
That's amazing.
It's indie rock. We put out an EP earlier this year called Drive Safe. It's everywhere. You can stream it everywhere. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's also really nice I used to, you know this, but I used to just play by myself a lot.
Right.
And it's nice to have other people help out with stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of worrying about everything.
Absolutely, for sure. And you've got a pretty good team, for lack of a better way to say it. I think all of your bandmates / roommates are pretty on it. They're pretty.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man, I love it. I love the EP. I listened to the whole thing. Of course, I've always been a fan of Chelsea, and that was exciting when the single came out. I was like, oh snap, here it comes, it's happening, and then the rest of the EP, man, it didn't disappoint. That's exciting, and you
Well,
guys
thank
are
you.
like all in the news, so to speak. I saw some articles and some stuff, and
Yeah, that was really cool.
yeah,
A few places in Charlotte wrote about it. That was nice.
yeah, that's super cool, especially during a time like right now. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It was we had to cancel when the EP came out. We had like a 10-day tour booked, and
mm,
that was. I mean, it wasn't fun to cancel. We'd been sort of planning on it for
yeah,
months, but
yeah, dude.
it is what it is.
I think everybody that plays music in some way or another kind of shares in that sentiment.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, we all had to cancel cool shows, man. It's a bummer. It's right in the middle of like summer. It's like surprise, all of
yeah.
your best shows of the year are gone now. Like
It's
great.
it sort of felt like the year was just like I mean I was so excited for 2020, just getting into the year, and then yeah, we
Oh
all know
yeah,
how it went.
yeah. Well, luckily, well, I guess this isn't luckily, but it all kind of went downhill really fast. So we didn't have to like really get into the year and then
Yeah,
lose out on a good year. It's like, okay, here we go, straight downhill. So that's not a positive message at all. I'm gonna, I'm gonna leave that in, but that's pretty negative. Anyway, uh, uh, hello, my name is Liam Pendergrass. I am here because I heard that there might be some spirits hanging out in this room. Um, I would love to have a chat with you. I am an investigator, and there are some people that want some answers, and I just want to see if there's anything that you need to say, anything that needs to be said. Um, I have this device here that will pick up if you come near me. I am also going to set this flashlight on the ground. A lot of paranormal investigators use these. Uh, it's a really simple flashlight. You just hit the button and it turns on. I'm going to lay this on the ground. I'm going to turn off my headlight here. I'm going to get out of the way so you can get to that flashlight. And if there's anyone here in the room with me, just go ahead and push that button on the flashlight there, the flashlight right on the ground. Just push the button on the flashlight and just let me know that you're here. Let me know that you want to talk. What the hell is a flashlight? I got to talk about your first song, Waiting Room. First of all, that riff, that opening riff is like the most infectious thing that I've ever heard. I heard the first thing you played, I heard it, and it just like mellowed me out, and I was hooked in immediately. And then your opening line is a freaking zinger. Um, Freaking burned coffee on the day. I knew your text would come in twos, and then the freaking world's on fire on the news. Like that's heavy. That's a heavy. So where did this come from? Where did this song?
yeah. Well, um, yeah. I guess the song makes. I don't really talk about the songs very much.
Oh
So
no.
this is a new experience, but it's definitely. And this song probably I actually that line in particular, the world's burning on the news, was about the Australia wildfires.
Right.
But it definitely that song as a whole feels more appropriate, maybe even more so now.
Yeah.
Just with
It's
California's on fire. But yeah, that song's actually like very literal. It's
okay.
just about being at an auto repair shop and feeling broke.
Right. No, dude,
Yeah,
I dig it. That's the world needs that. It's very relatable and it's kind of transparent. You don't really have to it's profound yet you're right there kind of getting what's going on. I dig it.
for sure. But definitely the chorus is more um more hopeful, hopefully, because
Mhm.
the rest of the song's kind of a bummer, but the chorus is about not giving into that maybe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with, at least.
Yeah. Dude, that's the best way to face your bummers is to acknowledge them head on, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
So that's, I dig it. Well, heck yeah.
Burn coffee on the day I knew your texts would come in twos, and the world is burning on the news. I will die in this waiting room. I will die in this waiting room. There's oil on my shoes. There's poison in my food. On the day that I finally knew, I knew that I loved you. I knew that I loved you. Fear of something new. The clock hits 2:30. The sound of the sun in an empty room. I will die in this waiting room, and make a change for yourself and let it stick. I know we called it quits, we will take that trip. We will hike the western mountains and sail the world on a ship. But I will die in this waiting room. Can't sit down, just pace around. My bank account, it had just run out. Can't sit down, just pace around. My bank account, it had just run out. Can't sit down, my bank account, it had just run out. How will I pay for this? How will I pay for this? I am the oil in your water. I am the black inside your primer. I am the rain on all your Sundays. I am half smoked left in your ashtray. Make a change for yourself and let it stick. I know we called it quits, but we will take that trip. We will hike the western mountains and sail the world on a ship. I will die in this waiting room.
The next song that I'm gonna play is great, because it's called Garden, and you're kind of in a garden
Kind of, yeah.
while you're
Right in front of it.
while you're performing. Do you garden?
I actually don't, which is I have a lot of lines about gardening for someone who doesn't garden. It's more my roommates' endeavors.
Hey, no.
I just like the idea of like there's a lot of analogies to be reaped from the act of gardening and growing plants and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. It's a profound thing in itself. You're creating life.
Yes.
In a non-sexual way. Okay, so moving past that statement.
Yeah. This one, there's a song on the EP called Chelsea that you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
And there's a couple lines in there talking about tending to your garden and sort of growing. And this song sort of like is sort of letting go of the things you don't need to tend to anymore or don't need to grow, which I mean that can be a bad thing, but a lot of times you need to let go of those things.
Absolutely. That's cool, man. That's kind of profound, and I like that it's sort of a callback to your other tune. Is this a pretty new song? Is this like
this is fairly new, past few weeks.
Oh, cool. Heck yes. Yeah. That's exciting. But cool, man. I really liked this song. Had some neat raunchy chords in it. You are the chord genie. Like, I swear, I know you want to say that you're not, but I love your changes. They're delicious.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah.
I'm so glad to see you smiling and giving up the things that could have been. Yeah, the garden's gone now and you're 100 miles away. I've been breathing different, been counting down the days. I'm so glad to see you smiling and giving up the things that could have been. Yeah, the garden's gone now. You're 100 miles away. I've been breathing different. I've been counting down the days. What difference does it make? I'm not sure if I can change. When I see you smiling, it makes me feel like I can be okay. And I'm so glad to see you smiling, giving up the things that could have been. I'm so glad to see you smiling, giving up the things that could have been. Yeah, the garden's gone now. You're 100 miles away. I've been breathing different, but the air, it tastes the same. What difference does it make? I'm not sure if I can change.
So this is a tune kind of fitting for Halloween. I wrote it about how people are terrifying creatures. So this is a song called Freaky People. There's nothing that scares me more than people. Everything else seems pretty tame. They like to pretend that they're not evil, and they cause trouble every day. I've never seen Bigfoot lie in Congress. Never seen a vampire steal a car. We all know that people have a conscience. How many let their voice take charge? Well, ghosts are pretty spooky, but they never tracked my name. Never met an alien that tried to wreck my day. Don't have to tell the truth, but you get off your case. I'm more scared of people anyway. There's nothing that scares me more than people, and all of the selfish things they do, all of the horror caused by people should probably have you freaked out too. women's rights, racial equality, human decency, coherent sentences, freedom of press, universal health care, Hunter Biden. Oh, shit. Donnie, I had the worst dream. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Let's talk about greed. That's your last track. All right, I want to first of all say, since we're talking about chords, the chords, literally when you say the line, I've got greed, and you've got this nasty change from all these clean chords to this weird out of the way chord.
Yeah,
that was great. That roped me in so hard. So what's the story on this song? Obviously there's some heavy stuff in here, some deep stuff.
Well, this one is it's definitely very repetitive when you right. Like, it's a lot of the same riff, but the idea was it's sort of just like on identity and like the ways we choose to like define ourselves, whether that be like our family history or like our romantic partners or the people we love, or I mean even our like the B sections, like our the worst part of ourselves we don't like to recognize, right. Like especially like the most gross thing, which is envy. Like, we don't like it when we see it in other people. We don't like it when we see it in ourselves. I'm just going to speak for myself, but that's sort of how I feel.
Hopefully that's how most people feel.
Yeah, and I think it's very easy to like rationalize those feelings away as something else, or even as like valid, and they are valid to feel, but like, I don't know. So that's sort of what the song's about, is acknowledging it.
Yeah.
The good and the bad and all, and choosing which ways we want to identify or define ourselves.
Yeah. I dig it, man. It's cool. You had a line that I really liked. Wrote a book on disaster called How Not to Be Alone. Is that right? Did I get those?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's something about that is like, okay, I can relate to that. It's good, man. It's deep stuff. I don't keep saying deep. That's kind of a weird word to keep using, but I like it. It's refreshing. It's some good ass songwriting.
Got a history in my bones, a rosary gun and the fireworks lighting up the sky, and they're making us leave our homes. Got a key on the shelf collecting dust with my pictures of you. I've got a body of nothingness. Lie awake in the morning and think of how I live. And the thing called my only heart, it's got me singing and writing and singing and writing too. And I've got greed and I've got pride, and And I and I and I got the fear of growing old. Wrote a book on disaster called How Not to Be Alone. I had a story etched on my skin, a flower of home and a portrait of running men. Got a body of nothingness, lie awake in the morning and think of how I live. And the thing called my only heart, it's got me singing and writing and singing and writing too. I've got greed and I've got pride, and I've got envy all the time. And I and I and I
This next song I have for you is a brand new song. It's a really emotional song. You know what? It'll speak for itself. This is a song called 723. I would make you breakfast 7:23. You would brush me off. You say it's too early for me. I'd smile anyway, 'cause I knew my day would involve you. Sometimes I would wonder, will it ever change? But I didn't care. I knew I would love you all the same. But now you've gone away, and the songs I play, they sound out of tune. And I'd hoped I'd never have to get over you, but I had to get over you. Said I had to get over you. And I'd hoped I'd never have to get over you, but I had to get over you. And I'm sad to get over you. You made your exit, You made 1,000 waves, but I'm still confused. I guess I will take it to my grave, 'cause I was in your way. And it's not my place to say that's not true. Yeah, and I hoped I never had to get over you, but I had to get over you. I had to get over you. And I hoped I never have to get over you, but I had to get over you. And I'm sad to get over you. We have our stories, and they do not agree, but it's over now. And I hope you find peace. Leave us with a message. What do you have to tell the world, Leith? Now's your moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no pressure.
Oh, man.
No pressure.
Maybe everything's not as big of a deal as you might think it is.
Amen.
Yeah. Go outside, breathe some.
Yeah.
That's what I have to tell myself.
Dude.
So.
Yes, absolutely. So you've left your message. Here's the question that nobody wants to answer because it's very open-ended. What is next for you? I know Yes Chef is a thing. Is Old Sport doing anything? Are you still Old Sport?
Old Sport's working on a record. I've mainly and then Yes Chef is also, we're gearing up to start tracking a record soon.
Oh, nice.
Which I'm really excited about. It's definitely, I mean, this year's just had a lot of ups and downs, and it's sort of forced me to like figure out the things that I want to that I really like really nail those down. And for me, that's just like coming up with songs, writing songs, and then putting them together. So that, I don't know, like there's parts of music that like, I love music as a whole, of course.
Right.
But like, it's sort of narrowing it down in that what I like the most.
Right.
I don't know if that answered the question.
Dude,
I sort of went on a tangent, but
no, I absolutely sympathize with that. And I'm the same way. Like, the songwriting is the best part. The creative aspects of everything are certainly the best part. And especially with times like these, they're just therapeutic to just be able to just write and release. And not every aspect of the music industry gives you that. I mean, a lot of them
not at all.
The exact opposite.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's at least for me, it's very easy to get like distracted on the things that like aren't important, sort of about the whole process of making music.
Right.
But I've just been trying to get back to the things I like or that are important. Thank you very much, Liam, for having me. I appreciate it.
Dude, no, thank you. I just want to give a big thanks again to Leith. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun talking to him, and I enjoyed his music so much. It's been such a cool episode. I hope you guys have had a great Halloween. I hope you're being safe. This Tuesday, Election Day, it's important. It really is. So, you know what? My friends have a message for you. I'm going to leave you with the amazing guests that have joined me so far on Liam P's virtual variety broadcast. They've got something to say.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Make sure you get out and vote.
Please vote.